to another video. This is Flower Heart Plans. My name is Harley, and today we are going to decorate my B6 Stalogy for the week of April 14th through the 20th. And we are going to use the stickers and supplies that you see here. So first things first, we are going to use the stickers that I pulled out from the Live Love Posh Spring Allure sticker book. And I pulled these sheets out because I bought this sticker book a year ago, and there are Easter stickers in here, and this is the week of Easter. And if I don't use them now, I'm gonna have to wait a whole nother year to use them. So we are gonna use these Easter stickers now. So we have 2 sheets of these stickers, and then 2 sheets of these. And then I pulled out some of the functional stickers. So we have the boxes, then we have some headers, some dots. I'm not going to use the blue because there's no blue in here, but I'm going to use the pink and purple. And then we have some checklists, some more boxes. And then I pulled out these flowers were in the same sticker book. They don't necessarily go with the theme, the color scheme exactly, but there are some yellow, purple, green, and pinks in here. This does add a little bit of blue, but I'm gonna see if I can incorporate some of these flowers also. I realize I'm zoomed in a lot, so I'm probably not in frame the whole way. I apologize, but I do want you to be able to see what I'm doing when I'm working in my notebook. So then we also have some quotes on clear sticker paper and on regular sticker paper. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these, but these came from the Spring Allure sticker book also. So I figured if I want quotes, I will pull from these. Then we have some mild liners in coordinating colors and washi tape by Simply Gilded. So these 2 are solid colors with silver bows. And then we have this pink, purple, and green plaid that came from, I think, the Irish Cliffs sub box. And then we have these 3, which came from the newest subscription box by Simply Gilded, which is this collection right here, Spring Fairy Tale. But I thought it was Easter enough to match the stickers because it's springtime, but then it also has bunnies and ducks in it and pretty bows and flowers. So I thought this would go. It's close enough in the color scheme that I think it'll match. And then we have some hearts and some florals on really skinny washi tape. So we have those. Let's put these off to the side. And let's put that off to the side. And then I have this sheet of birds that I got from Michael's in the 99-cent section. And I used a couple of the stickers already, but I figured like this purple one could match, the green one could match, even the yellow and orange one could match. So I might add these in. And I think those are all the stickers that I have to show you at the beginning. So let's get out the planner and get started. So I do keep in the front of my planner the B6 monthly booklet from Sterling Ink. And I'm just going to open up to the month of April so I can see what I have going on this upcoming week. I'm going to put this off to the side here. Then I have my B6 Stalogy in this cover by Paper Bound Creations on Etsy. And I have my B6 Stalogy full year and then a half year Stalogy that I use for notes. And they fit perfectly in this notebook cover. And I have a divider that I use to mark my page. This is by Salty Katie Co. on Etsy. I have the one with the pin loop. So I have a pin here that I can use. And then we have to talk about last week, because last week I did not upload a video about my B6 Stalogy. I just did not have the time to sit and set up the Stalogy and film it and edit it and all of that jazz. So I set this week up in 2 planning sessions. So that's why I couldn't film it, because I set it up over a couple of days. So I think the last one that we did together was, oh, it's been a while. I think I showed this setup on my channel the week of March 24th through the 30th. I'm pretty sure there's a video of me setting this up on my channel. But then I set up the April cover page. And I do want to note that I use mild liners on the other side of the page, and you can see the bleed through. It shadows really heavily, which is expected of the Stalogy paper because it is really thin, but there is bleed through also on the mild liner. So if you don't like bleed through or that bothers you, then I don't suggest you get the Stalogy because the paper is thin. It holds up to a lot, but there are moments where, like using mild liners, if you're heavy-handed like I am, it will bleed through. So for this week, I used a Happy Planner sticker book. I believe it was the Detailed Florals sticker book. This one right here, which is a very old one from the Happy Planner. So I used this sticker book to decorate the week of March 31st through April 6th. And I like how this turned out. I did my usual layout where I have a decorative box, a notes area, a to-do list, and a place to extend that to-do list or journal about the day or write notes or anything like that. So that's what I did for that week. And then for the week of April 7th through the 13th, which is the current week that we are on, I use this sticker book, Seasonal Floral by Agenda 52, the paper studio at Hobby Lobby. They had this set of florals. There were 2 pages. As you can see, I used up an entire sticker sheet, which I'm very proud of. And then, oh, it was 3 pages. Then we had the washi tape and headers. So I used that to decorate this current week. And my layout is a little bit different. I still have the same elements on each page. It's just I don't have like a decorative box and my notes area right underneath it. Instead, I have my weekly dashboard the same way. And then on the daily pages, I have my to-do list and then a notes area. The to-do list takes up about 3/4 of the page and the notes area takes up the rest. And I had a lot of room to write, but each day, as you can see, I basically have this part of the page that I didn't really use. So I'm not sure if I like that much white space in my planner after the fact, but it did give me a lot of room to wiggle if I had more stuff to write down or anything like that. So I think I'm going to do this same style of layout where it's not as structured and boxy as my previous layouts are. So having said that, we are going to get started. So we are going to do a weekly dashboard like I usually do, which is a to-do list, habit trackers, next week, and notes, and a gratitude list, which I need to fill out. I need to catch up on my gratitude list, but that's not for this video. In this video, we are going to set up the week of April 14th, and I'm going to zoom in. Okay, so first things first, I am going to choose the washi tape that I'm going to use on the weekly dashboard. And this is the washi tape that I used to set the tone for the week. So I think I'm going to use one of the patterned ones, not the solids. And I think I'm going to use this combination, the one from the new Simply Gilded sub box. It's very pretty. It's kind of hard to see on camera because it's so light. The coloring is very pale, very pastel, but it is really pretty. So I'm just going to put this at the bottom. Like that. And then I need my washi cutter. This is a washi cutter card that I got years ago from Live Love Posh. And I love it. So I'm going to put that there. And then this really skinny one, I'm going to put at the top. So how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. It has been a while since I have uploaded to YouTube or filmed a video, but oh, that's very, very skinny. Should I put something else with it? I think I should. I'm going to layer these hearts with it because the yellow one on its own is not very substantial. So I'm just going to layer this. I think it'll match enough. It's from the same collection, so I think it'll be fine. This adds in a little bit of blue in the purple area. It's like a gradient. But I think that's okay. So yeah, I haven't really been on YouTube all that much this past week. Work has been so busy with month-end close and learning new processes and stuff like that. So there's just been a lot to do, and I haven't had the time, and I have not really been in the mood to film. Like when I set up last week, I just did this on my own over the span of 2 days, and I could have filmed it and put the videos together, but I also just wasn't in the right headspace. So I didn't do that, but I am happy to be back now, and I want to get a box to put the dates in at the top of the page, and for that I'm going to use the Colorful Boxes sticker book by the Happy Planner. This is another old sticker book, an oldie but a goodie. I grab for it in every setup I do, and I'm going to use this purple. Let's use this one, and let's just put this at the top of the page. Sometimes the stickers don't stick to the washi tape all that well, so let's hope that stays down. And this is for April 14th through the 20th. And I should mention that this is going to be a real-time plan with me video, so it will be long. And if you prefer shorter videos, then you can put me on faster speed, like 1.5, 1.75 speed. Or you can even just skip to the end, because at the end of every video, I do kind of a recap of what we've done. And I will show you the end result if that's all you want to see. So now that I have that, I do want a box for my to-do list. And I'm thinking a box this size should work. If not, let's look at this sticker book, the Colorful Boxes Mega sticker book, and figure out if there are any bigger boxes that we could use, like sidebar stickers or something. I also want to say that the lighting looks a bit dark. Apologies if it's too dark, but I'm filming this after 5 p.m. in the evening, so there's not a lot of sunlight to be had. So let's see what we have here. We have this bright pink, which might be a bit too bright, and I think that's the only one. We have yellow. That's another option. And we also have, I just saw it. It was a top 3 sticker right here. Well, it's a 1, 2, 3 boxes in the sticker that I could just put my priority items in. but I feel like my weekly to-do list is usually a bit long because I use it kind of like a brain dump at the beginning of the week and throughout the week. Whatever comes to my mind that I think I need to do, I just plop it on this list until I either move it to a designated day or area in my planner system. So I'm thinking that bright pink is really bright, but then the yellow is also bright. I think I'm going to go with the pink, even though compared to the stickers that I'm using, the pink is very, very bright and not as pastel. I'm still going to go for it. Let's just go for it. And I'm going to skip a line and take it all the way down the page. Just like that. And I do want a header. So let's look at, oh, here it is. It's right here on the side. Let's look at this, and that pink would go, but I don't want it to be too much pink. So let's see what contrast we could add. We can do yellow, or there's green color. I think I like yellow. So let's do to do. And let's put it right here. And then I do want a checklist. And these boxes are really small, so I'm going to go maybe every third or every fourth. Let's go every third. So there's my checklist. And then I want my habit trackers. So for that, I am going to write the days of the week at the top here, and then my habits down the side. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And for the habits, I prefer to highlight first and then write so that my pen doesn't smear, because I use a gel pen. I use the Pentel Energel Clina in a 0.5 in this planner. And so if I highlight over the gel pen, it smears usually. So I want to avoid that. So let's see what order we want to do these in. I think I will start with the light purple. So let's just do this. I do one swipe for the habit and then 7 boxes for the days of the week. And then let's do this green. And before I was tracking 10 habits, but I think I'm going to do 5 habits like I did this current week. Yeah, just 5 habits. So then let's do yellow. And then I think we have a darker purple. Oh, let's do pink and then purple. The pink is really light, so I am going to swipe over it twice. Like that. And then let's do the dark purple. Like that. So the habits are going to be tidy up, meds, vitamins. I think I put wake early. Yeah, wake early. I'm trying to get in the habit of waking up early. Currently, I sleep through maybe 3 alarms, probably more. I set numerous alarms and I hit snooze or I turn it off and go right back to sleep. And that's not how I want to spend my morning. So, I'm trying to wake up early so I keep track of how often I actually do wake up on my first alarm. And then I want to track if I do anything for YouTube, which this current week I haven't done much. Actually, I did do stuff Friday and today, so I can check those off. Okay. So those are the habits. And then let's find some decoration that we can put down. And then I'll put in my notes area. So what do we want to do? I'm going to save the florals because they don't match exactly. These are going to be a last resort if I want to add some decoration and don't know what else to use. So for now, I want to stick to the main stickers, which are these. And I'm thinking I could put these guys down here. Let's just do it. So I could put them there, but they would take up a lot of my to-do list, or I could put them down further. They're a bit big though. Yeah, they're a bit big. How about, oh, I can use this corner piece, this flower, and just put it here. Like that. That's cute. And for now, I'll put this back on the sticker page. I want something here like a divider or separator. Kind of like what I did here is just purely decoration. I want that in this area, and then this can be for next week in notes. But I don't really have anything. I could use these flowers, but they're awfully big. Yeah, they're awfully big. Okay, so maybe I'm going to use these sooner than I thought. How about I do this one? This doesn't have any of the blue in it. I think I like it this way. And then if I put it there, like that, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. And then we do have a next week sticker, I think, or I thought. Maybe not. Maybe we just have these. So of these, I will use the one that says notes. So let's do pink. Let's do a pink notes sticker. I'm not really sure if that's centered, but let's just put that there. And then for the box around it, I will use this green, but I'm going to use the other end of it. There's a chisel tip, and then there's the bullet point tip. So I'm just going to use this to draw a line. And I'm going to go to the bottom of this box just so it looks like it matches a little bit. So that's for my notes and next week area. What do I want as decoration? Maybe I'll use these guys here. They are just so big. I do have a pink one that's smaller, but I like that there's two of these. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's put this here. Like that. And I think the weekly dashboard is done. Okay, let's move on. So for this side, I am going to use the purple. Let's do that. Let's use the purple. I'll use the smaller one at the top. I think this is 10 millimeter washi tape at the top. And I'll just cut it off here. I used my washi cutter, but it didn't cut as straight, probably because I was holding it weirdly. And then let's use the bigger one, which I think is 15 millimeter here at the bottom. I'm going to try to line it up with the bottom line. There we go. That was better. And let's tear this off here. And let's see, this purple is pretty bright compared to the other ones. Oh, the days of the week. For the days of the week, I did go through my sticker books. And I have this calendar sticker book by Agenda 52 and also the numbers and days sticker book, which is where I got these from. So I have the numbers, which I'm going to use the purple. I have the days of the week. I'm going to use this yellow and pink one. And then I have these holidays because it's Good Friday. And then I have these holidays that I got from a Happy Planner sticker book that I'm going to get to put Easter on. But that's for later in the week. So for now, I am going to see how this looks first. I don't think this pink is the right color pink, but I'm just going to go with it. The color scheme is going to be a little bit chaotic, but that's what we like around here. So this is the 14th. Like that. And then I guess I will do it as I go. So let's decide what we want to do for Monday. For Monday, I do want to put this flower vase down here. And then I'll decide what I want to put at the top of the page. So we have flowers at the bottom. The sticker is stuck to me. I can't get it off. Oops, I can't get it off. There we go. So we have the flowers at the bottom. I do want something along the side here. How about I cut this in half and use it here. Let's put the other half back on the sticker sheet for now. I think I want to use purple and pink. So let's cut them both. And let's do the purple one. I cut them exactly the same, so it might look weird to have them both there. Let's try this side. Let's put it down like this. Okay, not bad. And then this we put back on the sticker page for later. So then I want to highlight, so let's do yellow. This is going to be my to-do list. And then I want notes at the bottom. So I will use, what color should I use? Let's use this color. It's a bright purple pink color. And I'm just going to eyeball it. Let's go about here. That color is brighter than I expected, but that's fine. So then we want to write to do. And then notes. And for my checklist, I will do purple. That's for my checklist for Monday. And I already know, because I haven't done them yet, I'm going to have to do my taxes. I have had doing my taxes on my to-do list. Let's see. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. For at least 3 weeks, no, 4 weeks, I have had doing my taxes. And it's coming down to the last minute, the last day that I can get them in. And today is the 12th, but I know myself, I'm probably not going to do them today. I will probably wait till Monday night, which is not what I recommend, but I am going to put that on my to-do list because I will need to make sure, at least if I do them this weekend, I will have to make sure that they are ready to submit and everything went well and went through. So I'm going to put taxes on my to-do list. I have started putting work to-dos in here. So I'm also going to put that I need to prep the journal entries for the Canadian location. And I need to prep the bank reconciliation for the Canadian location for April. March is already done, and that was a hassle because I think I mentioned this before, but we are taking over the operations for the Canadian location. I work in accounting in the corporate office for the company that I work for. And so the Canadian location is having a lot of changes in leadership and a lot of changes in process. And we at corporate are taking that on, and it has been a very long, a very hard, confusing process. There's a lot to learn, but there are things that I need to start preparing for the April close, which I usually don't do until like a day or two before, but the bank reconciliation that they do at the Canadian location is very tedious. So I want to get a head start on that. So let's tear this like that. And let's do the other side while I'm here. So I will use the plaid at the bottom. And let's see, I'll use the hearts, the gradient washi tape with the hearts. I'll use that at the top here. But yeah, work has been crazy busy. Nothing that we can't figure out, but it just will take some time. So let's do Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's put that one there and this one here. And I have been loving, absolutely loving my Hobonichi cousin. I started it at the beginning of April, and it's only been 2 weeks, so maybe it's too early to tell for sure, but I think it's helping me because it allows me to see my week, an overview of my week, and it has been really nice having that view. I think I'm going to do on this side what I did on Monday. So let's just put these here. And then what do we want for this side? Oh, maybe I should have put this yellow one here too, kind of in the middle, but underneath. Let's see if I can even lift. Oh, that tore. Let's see if I can lift it though. I think I want the yellow under both of them, just peeking out a little bit. Kind of like that. And then that looks a little bit weird, but we can live with it. In the corner, let's put some of these guys. And let's actually put the pink one there too. Oh wait, it's the same size. Yeah, that one won't work. And we do have some butterflies. So let's put one there. Let's put one there. And where do I want the other one? Let's see. My fingers are getting in the way. So let's see. Maybe I want the pink. I think I want the pink one. I feel like there should be another one. I'm just not sure where to put it. Let's just put it there. And Tuesday is tax day. I don't think I have a holiday sticker. In my monthly, I had a sticker from, I want to say a Happy Planner sticker book, but it also could have been an Agenda 52 sticker book. But I think I used up all the ones that say tax day on it. So we're just going to wing it and write it in instead of doing a sticker. For this, I want this purple color for my to-do header. And then let's do yellow. I need to add some yellow on the page because it's just in the date cover. That is very crooked. And then we want to write to do and notes. And for this page, I think I want to do this. Let's have this really skinny washi tape again. Let's just put it here. And then we can put some of these flowers because they have a straight edge on the bottom, so they don't have stems to show. So I'm just going to line them up here. Like that. That looks a bit too samey. Too much of the same. So how about I take up the middle one and use the other one of these. Like that. That's cute. And then the yellow one, I can just put it down here. That's cute. I like it. And then what do I want down here? Where is the other page of deco? Because we have the Easter basket, a small Easter basket I could use. I think down here I will just use this decoration. It looks like jelly beans, but I'm actually not sure. I think they are. We'll just put that down at the bottom like that. And then for this side, let's do this one for my to-do header. And then let's do the dark purple for notes. And I should mention, in my Stalogy, it's basically a glorified to-do list. So in my Hobonichi cousin, this is the new planner to my lineup, and this is where I do my weekly planning ahead of time. So this was the spread for this current week. And so this is where I do a lot of my in-depth planning ahead of time. When I get to my Stalogy, this to-do list, I do either the night before or the morning of this day. So this is up-to-date current information on what I need to get done, what I think I can get done for this day. So this is my planning ahead. Well, I should back up. The monthly booklet is where I plan ahead on a monthly calendar. This is where I come in and write stuff in way ahead of time. I decorated May already, but I will come in and write down appointments even if I haven't decorated yet in my monthly booklet. And I use this monthly to plan out my weekly, and then I use the weekly to plan out my daily. So that's how my planning process is currently. So let's write to do and notes. And I think I want more decoration on this page. So how about, he's so cute. How about, should I just do the jelly beans at the top, or should I do one of the birds or butterflies? Because we do have more butterflies. I think I'll do this. Let's do that one there. Oh, this one is attached to the Easter basket, so that's not going to work. This page looks a little bit empty. Oh, you know what I haven't done? Maybe that's why it looks empty. I have not put in my checklist. For this one, let's use this bright color. And I do want to note that taxes are due, but how am I going to make it stand out? Should I use a box? I think I should use a box, and I think I should use a box. I think I'll put it here. So let's do this. And I'm just going to write taxes due. because that's very important. I don't want to miss that deadline. So we have that. And then let's move on and put down this combination of washi tape. Oh, I just realized, along with the rabbits and cute ducks, there is a unicorn with wings in here, which doesn't really go with the theme, but it's not too noticeable where it stands out. And the flowers and other elements make it spring enough, so I think I can get away with it. So let's do this one here. And I kind of want to do a plaid on the other side, but then I would use the same washi tape at the top, which, oh, that's crooked, which I don't want to do. So what do I want to use at the top of the plaid? I'm not sure. Is it going to look weird if I use the same washi tape on both pages? Or should I? I think I'm just going to use the same washi tape on both pages. So we have those. Then we need the days of the week. Thursday, Friday. So we'll put that one there. And I'm still getting the hang of my Hobonichi cousin in terms of decorating. So I'm not going to do a plan with me of me decorating my Hobonichi cousin just yet, unless I have time to do it at the end of this video. But I'm not going to do a standalone video of the Hobonichi cousin just because I don't think that would be very interesting because I struggle to decorate it. I don't have any kits that I use, so I'm kind of winging it whenever I decorate it, or the 2 times that I decorated the weekly. So I don't feel confident enough in how it turned out either. So I'm gonna not share a plan with me in that one just yet. But for this page, I think this bird, would look nice. I'm just not sure where. I think right here. But do I want something underneath it? Is the question. Or do I just want to have my to-do list? And then I'll go with pink. The pink is really light, but I think that's okay. And then down here, let's do notes on that side. And figure out what decoration we want to go on the rest of the page. I'm thinking maybe the flower pot or the flower vase can go there. And then what else? It's missing something. It's definitely missing something. This one has a lot of elements, but I think I'm going to use the sign. Yeah, let's use the sign down here, but I'm going to cut off the end because there's a lot of outline around it. Like that. That's kind of cute. That's actually kind of cute. And then let's use this little chick down here too. Maybe I should put him here. Or where should I put him? Something needs to go down here, and I can't think of what else, so I'm going to put him here. Again, there's a lot of outline around him, so I'm going to cut the bottom just a little bit. And put him there. Oh, that's so cute. That is adorable. And then I'm not sure what to put here, so maybe, just maybe, I can put some flowers. Or maybe some of these. Let's see, how would this look? I don't want it to cover my checklist, so let's tentatively put that down there, along with this one. The problem is that these are all the same direction. I think this one is a different direction. Or maybe I can use one of the smaller ones. Except let's do it the other way around. Let's do this one here. And this one here. This might be a good place for a quote. Let's just put these back on the sticker page. This might be a good place for a quote, so let's take a look at these and find something small. Like maybe Hello Spring or In Full Bloom. None of these quotes except In Full Bloom, but I would prefer the one on clear, so none of those quotes are going to work. So let's just move on to the next page because I don't want to spend all day. Let's do this. Let's have the yellow here at the top. And let's just cut off a little bit of the pink, not exactly half. And put it there. And I haven't used the Easter basket yet. Maybe I'll do that on the weekend. For this one, we do have this butterfly. Let's put the butterfly there. And then we want our to-do list and notes. For my to-do list, let's see what this color looks like. Then we want to write to-do and notes. Friday is Good Friday, so I do want to bring out my holiday stickers. So it's Good Friday, and I also have the day off. So let's do this. Let's put Good Friday here in the corner. And I have a couple of day off stickers. I have one from the calendar sticker book that says day off in this blue color. I have the same as the date covers, this yellow and pink. Or I have this pink one from a Happy Planner sticker book, or I have this one from a Happy Planner sticker book. I think I'm going to go with the circle one and the purple. So let's put that there just because I want it to stand out. I want it to be in my face so I remember that I have the day off. And this day I have an appointment. It's a virtual appointment. So let's see, Dr. D virtual appointment at 11 a.m. And I believe it's an hour long. And then notes, what do I have to do for Thursday? Oh, I forgot I was putting my work to-dos in here. So this is where I need to put some stuff in. So for Tuesday, I need to request the bank statement for the Canadian location. This is where I need to start the bank rec. Again, for the Canadian location. For the corporate location, I need to do the consolidated schedule. So that will be Monday. I will work on the corporate consolidated schedules. And what else do I have to do? Oh, I need to do the corporate bank rec for March. I did the bank reconciliation, but I need to follow up on some things. So let's put corporate bank rec follow-ups. Monday, I don't think I'll have much to do around the house, but I do want to tidy up. I tidy up every day, but I want to tidy up more than that because we have guests coming on Saturday of this week. So I need to clean a different part of the apartment every day. So let's put tidy office for Monday. And then for Tuesday, let's do the bathroom. We have 3 bathrooms, well, 2.5 bathrooms. One is mine, the other one is Jason's, and then the half bath is the one downstairs. So I'm going to do my bathroom and the one downstairs. I'll do that on Tuesday, hopefully, if I have the energy for it. If I have the energy for it. And I put taxes. Oh, let's put this on the weekly. I need to pay my medical bills. I thought I set up a payment plan for each one of them, but I keep getting more in the mail and more emails and text messages from some medical stuff that they did while I was in the hospital. But unbeknownst to me, the hospital used outside companies for like the anesthesia, for some consulting on some of the issues that I had and some things like that. So those other companies are sending me requests for payment, and I'm trying to see if maybe I can go through my insurance for that, which I should be able to, but it's weird that they didn't do that to begin with, even though they could have gone through the hospital to get that insurance information. I don't know. It's all confusing, but I have medical bills to pay, so I need to really go through all my mail, my emails, my text messages to gather all the places I owe money for the week or two I was in the hospital and get that done. I'm not sure what day I'm going to do that though, so that's why I put it on the weekly to-do list. Wednesday. Oh, I might have a meeting with my manager. About the bank rec. I'm not sure though, because it was supposed to be on Friday, but I'm off on Friday and she's off on Friday. So I don't know if we are going to move it up or move it back. And then Wednesday is when I can tidy kitchen. And what do I need to do for work? Probably work on the Canadian bank rec some more. And I think that will take the bulk of my time on Wednesday. We will have a financial review meeting. So let me put that on my weekly, because I don't know what day that will be. Okay, so Friday I have my appointment. I might be meeting with Jason's cousins. They are in town from Puerto Rico. So I don't know what time that's going to be though. On Friday, I'm just going to say clean apartment, because whatever is left over from the week that I didn't get to, I will do on Friday because I'm off that day. So I will clean the apartment on Friday. Let's do laundry. Let's include laundry in my Friday cleaning. Laundry and put up laundry. Thursday, let's see. Thursday, I don't think I have anything specific to do. I'm just going to continue the stuff that I've been doing for work. So I will come in on Thursday morning and decide what still needs to be done for those kinds of things. So let's move on to Saturday and Sunday. And here I'm just going to use the pink and purple. Keep it simple. So let's do this one here. That tore the page a little bit, but that's fine. I'm a little rough with my planner. I don't baby it, so sometimes I tear the page. Sometimes I put stuff down wrong and have to redo it, but that's fine. I can't be too gentle with it. And the purple one we'll put at the top here. And at the bottom here. Like that. So the washi tape is done. Then we need the date covers. So let's do Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, this pink isn't the right color pink. But hopefully it's not too noticeable that it's a big difference. And then the 19th and the 20th. And of course, we need to put Easter. Oh, there is a tax day sticker here. Maybe I should go back and put tax day. No, that's okay. I have taxes due. I didn't even realize I had a sticker for it on there. Let's do Easter at the top on Sunday. And we have our last 2 days of decoration. So let's decide what we want to do. So I think I'll use the Easter basket. Oh, this is really big. Okay, let's do it there. Along with some of the jelly beans. Let me cut a straight line for this. I just cut a little bit of it off. So let's put the jelly beans down there like that. And we have this He is Risen. I want to use this one on Easter. But where do I want to put it? I think I pulled this off before I had an idea of where to put it. So let's do this. Let's do like I've done on all the other days. And cut this in half. Put it there. And then I do have the rest of this pink one. Then I can do it like that. And I can, let's see, what color do I want? Let's take the purple. For my notes, let's just do purple at the top too. And then we can do this color. For the checklist, this is my to-do list. These are my notes. My notes area looks a bit bigger, but I think that's just, I don't think it actually is bigger than the other days. I think I'm just not seeing it clearly. Okay, and then for this page, I don't really want to use the mixer, the standing mixer, or the dress. So what can I do that screams Easter week? For this. I do want something down here. Maybe I will use the dress. I don't know. First, let's decide what we want to do on this page. I think I want my to-do list to go here. And then let's use the same color for the notes and put them here. Then let's use the yellow. For the to-do list. And let's write notes here. Maybe I'll use the dress up here at the top because I have a lot of space, although it takes up a bit too much. Okay, if I put this here, I want the ears, the headband with the ears, I want that on the page. But I don't really need the other stuff. So how am I going to do this? No, not there. So I'm thinking I can put it here. And it takes up a lot of my notes area, but it's done now. So we're just going to cut this part. Oops, it stuck to the page. There we go. And then what do I want to put here? How about the eggs? Which we are not going to decorate any eggs for Easter this year because egg prices are out of my budget. Well, it's not completely out of my budget, but not enough to just decorate and not do anything else with them, okay? We are not doing that. So we can do that. And then let's use this one that says Happy Easter. And I think these pages are done, except I need to put that I'm going to visit my mom on Saturday. So visit mom and errands. What else am I going to do? We have guests coming over. That's not really a to-do list item, so I want it to stand out though. I think maybe if I just put it down here in the notes. Guests visiting. And then Easter Sunday, I am assuming this will be family dinner, but the plans are not solidified just yet. So I'm not going to write it in. I do want to film a video and then edit and schedule it. I'm hoping I don't have any cleaning to do that day. And Sunday, I am going to have to prep for work. I'm going to have to meal plan and meal prep, which means I'm also going to have to grocery shop, and I might as well charge the car at the same time because there is a charger at the grocery shop that we go to. So these are all my plans. I think this is looking so cute. I love the pastel colors. And let's see. I don't have any notes as of yet. Let's look at the previous week or the current week to see what I need to do. Oh, I need to make a dentist appointment. Let's do that on Monday because that's really important. Make dentist appointment. And then in the notes, I will write when that appointment is. Pay medical bills. I put that on my list already. And I think that's it. There are some things that I still need to do for this weekend. So let's just put find recipes. I'm trying to cook more, but I cook the same thing over and over again. Rice, chicken, veggies. But I want something with more flavor, something different that I can cook on a regular basis. So I need to find recipes. That will be part of my meal prepping on Sunday. And I think we are done. And this has been over an hour of filming, so I don't have time to set up my Hobonichi cousin in this video, but we are going to do a quick flip of what we've done, and that'll be it for me. So let's just take a look at the deco and see if there's anything else that I want to use. So I like the birds. I do like the birds, but do I want another one on the page or no? I don't think I need it there. I don't think I need the birds. Let's see if we want any of these flowers. Some of the pages are very full and other ones are not. Okay, I think we're done. we're done. I'm overdoing it. I'm just trying to use up these sticker sheets because these are for Easter and springtime. So if I don't use them now, I'm going to wait a whole nother year to use them. So let's do a flip. So this is the setup in my B6 Stalogy for the week of April 14th through the 20th. And I use the Spring Allure sticker book by Live Love Posh. And I'm super happy with how this turned out. I love the colors. I love the decoration. I love everything about this. It was fun to put together. So I have my weekly dashboard, which has a to-do list for this week for items that I need to get done, but I don't yet know what day I want to do them. I have my habit trackers and a notes area that is for notes and next week. Then I have daily planning, a day per page. I have a to-do list and notes area on each page. And lots of decoration, of course. Now that I'm here, maybe I'll just put a butterfly there. Oh, do I have another one? Okay, so that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I love how Tuesday turned out. This little scene right here, then the butterflies and the jelly beans. I really like that. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.